Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. Today I'm working with a patient who's dealing with a common but painful issue, inflammation on the side of their right foot caused by an improper nail trim. They cut the nail too short, which led to a pyogenic granuloma. Believe it or not, they've been dealing with this inflammation for 2 weeks. To make matters worse, they accidentally bumped their toe, which made the pain skyrocket. Picture this, it's like having a splinter piercing your skin, and when you bump it, the inflammation just explodes, causing intense discomfort. Today, I'll walk you through how I'm treating this with care and precision to relieve their pain and restore their foot's health. Before we dive in, I want to know, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments. I love hearing where my audience is tuning in from. I read every single comment, and even though there are a lot, I reply to them little by little with lots of love. So let's get started and connect. Let's break down the procedure. First, I'm thoroughly cleaning the affected area. Since the patient has a thick nail and the inflammation is quite noticeable, I need to be super precise. I spotted a piece of the nail that's ingrown, which they couldn't reach when trimming at home. This happens a lot, especially with thick nails, because trimming at home can leave bits that irritate the skin and cause inflammation. Using a specialized pair of scissors, I'm carefully removing the troublesome nail piece. I'm taking my time here, as any sudden movement could increase their discomfort. Next, I'm gently separating the nail from the skin to promote healing. This step is critical, especially since the patient, who's 26 years old, spends all day on their feet wearing closed-toe sneakers. Those shoes increase friction in the area, which can worsen the inflammation if not addressed properly. The patient has type 4 or 5 skin, which heals quickly when the procedure is done right. So, I'm making sure the nail is well separated from the skin to prevent pressure or friction. To do this, I'm carefully placing a cotton barrier to keep the nail in the right position without causing discomfort. I always check with the patient to ensure they're comfortable, because if the separation isn't enough, they could feel pain later that day. They confirmed everything feels good, which gives me the green light to move forward. Since their nail is so thick, I'm also thinning it out with a specialized file. This is a delicate process. I don't want to remove too much and weaken the nail, but it can't stay too thick either, as that would press on the surrounding skin. I'm using gentle, precise movements, checking my progress to ensure the nail's thickness is just right. Then I apply a hydrating oil to protect the area and aid recovery. This extra step is key to keeping the skin healthy and preventing further irritation. The oil also softens the cuticle, making daily maintenance easier. The patient is already feeling relief almost instant. They said their toe is much less painful and they can touch the area without discomfort. It's so rewarding to see these results. But we've got one more important step, which I'll share after we connect with you all. My top priority is the patient's well-being. Every move I make is aimed at easing their pain and ensuring they leave here with a healthier, more comfortable foot. Podiatry is about so much more than treating nails or feet. It's about giving people their quality of life back. Imagine the relief of walking or slipping on shoes without that nagging pain. That's why I'm always tuned into the patient's reactions, asking how they're feeling and adjusting as needed to make everything perfect. And this goes for you watching at home too. Take care of your feet with love, because they carry you through life. Whether you're in the US, Brazil, or anywhere else, your feet deserve some extra TLC. Now, tell me, where are you watching from? Are you in the US or somewhere else around the globe? Drop your city or country in the comments. I love seeing where my content reaches. Also, have you ever dealt with an ingrown toenail? Or do you have any questions about foot care? Share them below because I read every comment. There are a lot, so I reply gradually, but each one warms my heart. And if you're a podiatry professional, let me know. What's the biggest challenge you face in your work? Let's swap stories. Here are some key tips based on today's case. First, avoid cutting your nails too short or at the edges, especially if they're thick. That's a common cause of ingrown nails and inflammation, like we saw here. If you're on your feet all day or wear closed-toe shoes like our patient, pay extra attention to nail trimming and foot hygiene. Use proper scissors or, better yet, visit a podiatrist regularly to prevent issues. Also, keep your feet hydrated with oils or creams. It strengthens the skin and prevents irritation. If you notice redness, pain, or swelling, don't wait weeks. Like this patient did see a podiatrist as soon as possible to avoid complications. And for those in closed shoes all day, change your socks regularly, especially if your feet sweat a lot, and opt for breathable footwear to reduce the risk of inflammation or infections. For podiatry professionals, a quick note: when placing barriers like cotton, be meticulous. A poorly placed barrier can cause pain the same day, so double check the nail separation. And always keep an open dialogue with your patient during the procedure to ensure their comfort. It's the little details that make a big difference. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps show YouTube that my content is valuable and worth sharing. Did you know about 90% of you watching aren't subscribed yet? Let's change that. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss any new videos. I post fresh content every day. Also, keep those comments coming. because every interaction helps me grow and bring you more awesome videos. If you can, share this video with friends or family who could use some foot care tips. Let's spread the knowledge together. Muito bem. Now, let's move on to the final step, laser therapy. This is one of my favorite techniques because it speeds up healing and reduces inflammation so effectively. I'm using a low-level laser device, which is super safe and widely used in podiatry. The process is straightforward but requires focus. First, both the patient and I put on protective goggles safety first. Then, I set up the device to apply the laser in stages, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. Each stage takes just a few seconds, and the patient might feel a slight tingling, but it's totally manageable. The laser works by stimulating cell regeneration and reducing inflammation. It boosts blood flow to the area, which is crucial for quick, effective healing. For this patient with their inflamed granuloma, the laser is perfect for ensuring the skin around the nail heals without complications. During the session, I keep checking in with the patient to make sure they're comfortable and explain each step to keep them at ease. They mentioned the tingling was mild, and now, with the session complete, their toe feels even better. It's amazing to see how technology can elevate a podiatry procedure. For any professionals watching, a tip: always follow the device manufacturer's guidelines and check the patient's sensitivity before starting. Also, guide them on post-treatment care. like avoiding pressure on the area and keeping it clean. This step may seem simple, but it's a game changer. Taking care of your feet is about caring for your health, mobility, and well-being. They carry you everywhere, tackle long days, and deserve all your love. Today, I showed how a careful procedure paired with techniques like laser therapy can transform someone's day by relieving pain and restoring comfort. I hope you enjoyed it and take these tips to heart. Let's keep our feet healthy and ready for any adventure. See you in the next video, everyone, and don't forget, take care of yourself and your feet.